we have x is equal to 4y squared. Let me factor this. So the common factor is y squared. And you get 4 minus y. Okay, 4 minus y. Now, if you don't know how to draw this, you might consider the inverse of this, which is if you switch the x and y, you get y is equal to x squared 4 minus x. Okay, so this one, hopefully you guys know what that looks like. It's got x-intercept is 0 and a 4. Okay, because if you multiply this in, you get a x cubed with leading coefficient of -1. It's going to start from the top. It's reflected on the x-axis. It's going to start from the top. It has a double root here, and it's going to go down like this. Okay, so if you switch the x and y, right? So instead of 0 and 4 on the x-axis, it's going to be 0 and 4 on the y-axis. Okay, and it's going to look something like this. Okay, so do you see that the blue one looks like the inverse? In other words, a reflection on y equals x. Okay, it does, right? And my picture is not the best picture, but I think it's pretty good. It looks close enough. And x equals 0. Okay, x equals 0 is the y-axis. So we're actually talking about this right here, right? This right there. I'm going to rotate that about the x-axis. Okay, so here, let's see, blue. Let me draw it on this side too. So if you rotate, so like that. Okay. All right. So a typical cylinder, right? So let me draw a typical cylinder like that. Okay. So the radius is y value. The radius is the y value, and the height is just the x value. The x value of the function. So the height is just going to be this. Okay, so the volume is going to be integration from 0, we have to go up now, 0 to 4. Okay, 0 to 4. 2 pi, okay, 2 pi r, which is y, and height is 4y squared minus y cubed. Okay, so let me switch back to black. Okay, let me multiply that in, and you get 4y cubed, y to the power of 4. Okay, so 2 pi, right? Antiderivative of that is going to be y to the power of 4. There's a 4 there, so 4 divided by 4. Y to the power of 5, 1 over 5. I'm going to plug in 4 and 0. So 2 pi, that crosses out. So it's going to be 4 to the power of 4, 1 over 5, times by 4 to the power of 5. Alright. So let me actually factor out the common factor, which is 4 to the power of 4. And we're going to be left with 1 minus 4 over 5. Okay, so this is, okay, this right here is going to be 1 over 5, right? So we have 2 times pi times 4 to the power of 4 over 5. Okay, so we get 256 for this. So 256 times by 2, if you double that, you get 11, it's 512, right? So it's 512 pi over 5. Okay, so that's the volume.